6-sided tile. They're 5 inches. So they're marble, and so I struck a line through the center of the room, and I'm going to work both ways, but I just set a line on them to start out with, let them set up good, so I have something to work off that's solid. If you try to start out there in the middle and work both ways, you're going to end up being crooked. So snap the line down the right side there, a red line, and I used the 4-foot levels that went along to make sure they were all lined up straight. So as soon as those set up a little bit, I can start working off both sides and put a couple more rows on there, and we'll get those finished up. I have these 2 pieces of tile. One is sealed marble and one is unsealed marble. They're both polished marble. I don't know if you can see when I pour the water on the unsealed, you can see it really doesn't bead up. It just kind of runs off of there. Now this is a piece that's been sealed with the Miracle Sealer, Miracle by Miracle sealants. See how the water just beads up and runs right off? Doesn't soak into the tile. Okay, we sealed our marble tile, and I'm going to try. I have a little area here where the stackable washer and dryer are going to sit. I'm going to give it a little test run on the grout, just do this back here that's going to be concealed. I'm concerned about the grout staining the marble. It appears to me that it absorbs things pretty easily. So we put the sealer on there, and hopefully that's going to take care of any problems. So I'm just going to grout just maybe 2 foot of that out from the wall there. Alright, I wiped down the tile. The first time I waited about 30 minutes. Went over it real lightly and got off the heaviest stuff. I'm going to let that set for about another 30-40 minutes, let it dry really well, and then go back on, wipe that haze off, and we're going to see if there's any staining or any scratching on this marble face using the Tech Power Grout. Okay, I wiped it all down, went back over it with a cleaning cloth after I got done sponging it off, and it appears to me that the sealer did its job. I'm not seeing any hints of staining on the face of the tile, and I didn't see any scratching from the Power Grout. The Power Grout has a little bit of abrasive in it, but not much, and if you're careful, I think it'll work fine for your marble. And the one advantage of Power Grout from Tech is it never needs sealing. So once we've sealed the face of the marble, we're good for several years. Now that we know we're not going to scratch the surface or stain the surface, I'm going to do another section here. It's been about 30 minutes. It's time to knock this heavy stuff off. Alright, there I went over it lightly, got the worst of this stuff off, and now we're going to just leave that set for another, I don't know, 20, 30 minutes, 40 minutes maybe, till that grout starts getting really hard. And then we'll go back over and take that haze off of there. So that was what I was concerned about. That's why I used the sealer before I started grouting, to make sure that none of that color soaks down into the face of the marble. It's probably been 30-40 minutes, and now we're gonna knock that scum off of there. Alright, we got the rest of it grouted in. Gonna leave that set for a while and give her the final, or give her a wipe down. Okay, so this is the final wipe down. I just use an old t-shirt, damp. Everything's been set up good now for quite some time. The grout is hard. You just want to go over your whole floor, and this will pick that haze up off of there. Alright, so you can see I got the floor all done and cleaned up really nice. Hope that was informative. Hope that helped some with some of the questions about sealing the tile and what you need and what you don't need to do.